The farming enterprise is based out of Millicent, South Australia, where we predominantly grow wheat, canola, broad beans, and some small seed. We've also got a sheep enterprise in amongst that as well, where we're chasing the fat lamb market. The business has also got a cropping enterprise in Narromine, New South Wales, where we focused on broadacre cropping, canola, wheat, faba beans, lentils, chickpeas, and also do hay and straw up there. We grow cereal hay, straw for the domestic market and a bit of export. We feel that the value of a hay shed in comparison to grain storage is probably in front in terms of the dollars a tonne it costs you and the gains that can be had. So it's important that if you're in that hay game, you have good storage and cover for the produce you produce. Yeah, so basically our last 5 hay sheds have all been the same spec as this one here. We can get over 6,000 4x3 bales in them. We've got three now at Narromine and 2 here in conjunction with some other existing sheds we've had. So our last 5 sheds have been action steel sheds. Pretty hard to go away from them. It's been easy to, we've had a good relationship with Action and pretty easy to deal with. If there's any issues, they're flagged and we work our way around that. And any touch-ups that need doing post the shed being built, it's handled pretty well. Yeah, prior to our hay sheds, we first started dealing with Action when we built a set of sheep yards, Pro-Way sheep yards, on another property down the road here. The Pro-Way guys probably put us in touch with Action, and that's probably how the relationship began. Following that set of yards, we then built a new shearing shed, which was an Action steel shed in conjunction with Pro-Way. So there's a bit of affiliation there, and they've got a good dialogue between both companies, which helps. And then following on from that, that's when these hay shed projects come to be. These sheds we feel are pretty good spec. 6,000 plus bales we can get in here, 11 high. It works well for the equipment. We've got our 4-tonne telehandlers can handle that height pretty well, and it's safe, nice level pad, helps as well. All our hay sheds, prior to Action sheds, have been a similar design to this, where we don't have walls. In some instances it would be beneficial, but we feel you get that aeration. You've only got a few bales on their edges that are getting that bit of weather. So for us, it's a good simple design. The cost isn't as much. You get that airflow. We've also got ridge vents up top on these, just to give that airflow and get the airflow through. We're pretty attentive to what we put in the shed in terms of moisture, so that's just another tool to mitigate against the risk of a shed fire. Without the walls, it's less interference and eliminates the risk of something getting damaged. So in terms of the process with Action, it's pretty simplistic. You engage yourself with the project with them, and they handle quite a bit of the start to finish of it all, engaging the contractors, ensuring that you've got the permits in place, that sort of thing. So that does save a bit of legwork on our end. So yeah, in terms of the way it's been handled, yeah, very good, start to finish. We're often kept updated with how the progress of the shed build is going. prior to assembly, but also in that manufacturing process. I'd recommend Action. Pretty professional outfit, you know, and nothing's too hard to tweak or adjust along the process if you decide to make some alterations. You know, easy to work with, good people. Choosing Action, I think they've got a point of difference against a lot of other shed builders and manufacturers. They have that connection with the agricultural industry, which we feel is important. They get what we're trying to achieve in our different projects that we've done. And for us, that gives us confidence going forward, and yeah, that point of difference is key.